We are all about giving the love, respect to players and teams that really frankly deserve it. And the Miami Dolphins, I'm going to come out and say it right away so we know where we're going with this video. We're going to know right away. The Miami Dolphins might have the most, scratch that, they have the most underrated defense in the NFL. Now, I know what you're thinking. They went on a, what was it? They started out 1-7. You know, there's a 7-game winning streak in there. There's a reason for that. Obviously, the offense got things together. Coaching's kind of got some things together. But the defense really showed its true colors, and we'll show you guys in just a moment. But I really feel like we really needed to shed a light. We'll shed a light on all the players in just a moment. But like we said, we'll talk about the first 8 weeks and then the last 9 for the Miami Dolphins. So let's jump right into it now. So I hope you guys can read this, but if not, I will help you. So, weeks 1 through 8, this defense was not good. Bottom tier, did allow 233 points in 8 games. That's about 29 points, 0.125, whatever, points per game. Over 3,200 total yards from scrimmage. They had only 12 sacks and 9 turnovers. Okay, during that time, they were 1-7 or something like that. And then they came back weeks 9 through 18, almost cut that point total in half. I'm no mathematician, but it's pretty close. I mean, most of it was cut down. But then you go from averaging 29 points a game to 15 points a game, allowing that. Then you cut down your yards from 3,200 to 2,483. You double your turnovers. You nearly double your sacks. Just like there was just so much going on for this defense. They really found out what they could do. And honestly, this defense found their mark. They found how they're going to play, and they're going to play together. They're going to put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, but it's coming from everywhere. That's the thing, is it's coming from everywhere, and we'll show you right now. Look, so first off, I want to start at the top here, talking about Zach Sieler. I believe it's Sieler. I hope it is, for the love of God. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna look that up for you guys. Zach, come on, my computer is being slow today. I apologize. Okay, how to pronounce? Oh yeah, we got Tua Tagovailoa. Excuse me, jeez. Okay, Zach Sieler. Okay, Zach Sieler.
Zach Sieler.
Sorry, Zach Sieler. Whatever. Anyway, so taking a look at Zach Sieler, you just take a look at his stats: 62 total tackles, 2 sacks, 84.9 PFF grade. Now, I want to start by saying, just because a player doesn't have a lot of sacks doesn't mean they don't have some of the biggest impacts in the entire NFL. Zach Sieler had one of the best run grades in the entire NFL. His impact in the run game you can't match it, because he sets the edge, he blows offensive linemen back into the running gap so that it's tough for any running back to see what they want to do or where they want to go. Give me a second here. Got a frog stuck in my throat. In every part of the running game, he is just so underrated, and nobody knows who Zach Sieler is, but I've been watching a lot of tape on him lately. He's just such an underrated part of this defense, and it's incredible. So now we'll continue here. Christian Wilkins really came into himself this last year. You talk about a guy that had nearly 90 tackles as a defensive tackle. Had 4.5 sacks and an 83.3 PFF grade. Now, Raekwon Davis, it was a little rough. I'm not going to lie to you, but the year before that, he actually over a 60.0 PFF grade. Players can't have down years. Come on, he's going to come back even better. Had 28 total tackles, half a sack, half a star. Like, come on, the longest yard. You got to love that quote. But did have a 36.5 PFF grade. I'm expecting him to have a bounce back year and be a huge part of this Dolphins defense success. And then you look at, outside linebacker Andrew Van Ginkel, who had 71 total tackles and 4 sacks. Again, look at those players. The sacks are coming from everywhere. It's not just, the defensive line. You have a 61.8 PFF grade for Andrew Van Ginkel. So, Jalen Phillips was another guy that we really brought into the discussion here. I felt like he was a guy that probably got unheralded a little, like did not get near the attention and credit that he deserves. Had 8.5 sacks last year and 42 total tackles for the Dolphins. I did forget to put him in here, so please bear your patience with me. But overall, we're talking about a guy that in his rookie year really started to come on, really started to figure out had a 53.7 PFF grade as well. So another edge piece. There's 8.5 sacks there. Then you go down to Landon Roberts, 83 total tackles, a sack, a pick, 54.1 PFF grade. So you see really good defensive linemen. You see, middle tier to pretty good linebackers. Then you go to Jerome Baker here, 92 total tackles, 5.5 sacks. See, look where those sacks are coming from. And you also have a 68.9 PFF grade. Then Emmanuel Ogbah getting it done again. 41 total tackles, 9 sacks, 77.0 PFF grade, excuse me. So top to bottom, there is so many different things going on for this Dolphins defense. They bring it from everywhere, and they just get the job done. Then you go to the corners. Again, you have good defensive line play. You've got average to above average linebacker play. And then you go to the corners. Xavier Howard, one of the best corners in the game, no discussion. And honestly, what was he had over 80.0 PFF grade last year? 2 years ago. Then last year he had a 70.9 PFF grade, still getting it done. Had 5 interceptions, another sack, adding it from a different portion of the defense. Like you have to know where every one of these players are for the Miami Dolphins. And you go to Byron Jones, 58 total tackles. Now Byron Jones, I think he can do a lot of different things and doesn't get the credit that he deserves. Had a 65.0 PFF grade. Javon Holland, like one of the second round pick coming out of Oregon, stud, absolute stud, just a ball hawk and just a stud over the top there. 69 total tackles, 2.5 sacks, 2 picks, 84.7 PFF grade. Then you got Brandon Jones, a solid corner, a solid safety on that other side, really getting it done. Also had 5 sacks. 5 sacks as a safety. Come on. 79 total tackles as well as a 53.4 PFF grade. So I'm not saying that the Dolphins have the best defense in the NFL. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they have they have the most underrated defense because, especially if you take a look at that second half of the year when the Dolphins went on their winning streak, they were allowing 15 points a game. 15 points a game. They cut their yardage not in half, but they cut it down to 2,400 yards, 200 yards a game. Like there was a time when they were just getting it done. They were in the playoff race near that second part of it. After starting 1-7, that has something to do with coaching, the offense getting it together. But this defense is a major reason as to why this team is in every game that it plays. And the Miami Dolphins have the most underrated defense in the entire NFL. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. Make sure you guys give us a like and a follow there. Also remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about the Miami Dolphins having the most underrated defense in the NFL.